So good morning. Welcome to our virtual yoga practice. Today I'm so glad y'all could make it. I hope you're staying warm wherever you are. Today's practice is going to be one about gratitude and grounding and what that looks like in our bodies in a practical way. So during this time of season, there's a combination of things going on for most people. There's some family that you're really excited to see and be with. There's friends that you are excited to spend time with. There's usually one or two people that you are not looking forward to being in a room with, either because you have a past or because they take a lot of energy, because you know you're not going to agree with them. There's lots of reasons. So it sometimes becomes really stressful. Another thing that gets to be really stressful is the chaos that kind of comes with big events like Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, where there's a lot of people around. It's loud. There's a lot expected of you. You have to make small talk with people you normally wouldn't, and things like that. So some of us, especially if you are somebody who is not super connected to your body, it's really easy to mentally check out in those situations. My friend says to leave. She says she leaves her body, and I totally get that. And so I want to give you some methods and tools for really grounding when you're in those situations and being fully present and fully aware of what's going on around you. And if that full presence is not particularly safe, if you're with somebody who is somebody who sucks energy, or if you're with people who are not safe, who are unkind, then this is also going to be a practice that's going to help you stand firm and to set some boundaries for those people. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you guys just want to get comfortable, so whatever that looks like for you, it could be sitting, could be lying down, it could even be standing and leaning against the wall or swaying. I sway all the time, and my baby is 7. People always assume I have a newborn at home because I'm just always moving. That's what feels good to my body, to my nervous system. So get comfy, do what feels good for you. And we're just going to start by just noticing the breath that you're already taking. Take notice of where it comes to in your lungs. How full are your lungs getting during an average breath? No judgment, no condemnation, no trying to change it. Just notice. As you are noticing your breath and becoming aware, I'm going to open us with a verse that comes from the Bible and that talks about God. If that's not something that's comfortable for you, I still think it's good words of wisdom. And if God is not for you, then God is always for you. But if God is a word that has been used to hurt you before, you can use a different word like love or spirit. This verse comes from a Message version of the Bible, and it says, "Do not fret or worry. Instead of worrying, pray. Let petitions and praises shape your worries into prayers. Letting God know your concerns. Before you know it, a sense of God's wholeness, everything will come together for good. Will come and settle you down. It's wonderful what happens when Christ displaces worry at the center of your life." So that's what we're going to focus on today as we get grounded. We're going to focus on gratitude for what God has already done in our lives. We're also going to focus internally on the fact that we have breath and that God lives in us and that love lives in us, and that because of those things, we can have a peace and a deep understanding of ourselves that's going to help us. So we're noticing our breath, and now I'm going to invite you to start to breathe on purpose. So start to take that breath deeper. Let your belly fill with breath today. And as you let the breath out, maybe the belly falls back. As you inhale, the belly fills and opens up. And as you exhale, belly comes back towards the spine. Good. I'm going to invite you to notice whatever parts of you are touching your mat right now. So maybe that's your sits bones and your sacrum, your ankles, you're sitting up. Maybe it's the whole back of your legs and the whole back of your body. Notice how the earth is supporting you. Imagine yourself on the exhale sinking a little bit deeper into the earth's embrace. Imagine as you inhale, there's a light that's growing within you. The light of love, not just any love, God's divine love. And it's starting at the top of your head and it's working its way down through your body. And as this light grows brighter and fuller in your body, with every inhale, with every exhale, you're letting go of the things that do not feel like love. So you're letting go of anxiety. You're letting go of hopelessness. You're letting go of brain fog and fatigue. The love is growing brighter and deeper within you. And as it does, there's no room. There's no room for the things that are darker and heavier. And so as you exhale, you breathe them out. You breathe out your expectations of what Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's has to look like. You let go of your expectations that family members and friends never seem to live up to. As you breathe, you let go of anger or resentment. You let go of any unforgiveness in your heart. You're being completely filled from head to toe with the light of divine love. I invite you to just begin to imagine with the light of this love that the nourishment it brings to your body allows you to grow roots down into the earth. Wherever the earth has been cradling you, now there are roots that come from you into creation. Roots that help you draw upon an ancient and divine source of love, compassion, kindness. Roots that bring you wisdom. All of this is being drawn to you by your breath. By your breath that comes to fully inflate. And by your breath that as you exhale takes with it anything that will not serve you. Excuse me. As we breathe here, as you feel the light of that love that surrounds you, glows from within you, and as you feel the root of that love connecting you to the earth, to creation, to your fellow people, I want to invite you, rather, to remember a time you felt loved. Maybe it's from somebody you're going to see this weekend. Maybe it's not. But a time when you remember deep down feeling seen and loved. Maybe it's been a long time. That's okay. As you remember that time, I want you to remember it in your body. What do you feel in your body when you recall that time? Maybe it wasn't a person who loved you. Maybe it was God. Or maybe it was a situation that made you feel loved and seen. Whatever it was, bring it to the forefront of your memory now. And bring your attention to how it feels inside your body. I had a client recently tell me it felt like the bubbles of a soda pop in her. Maybe it feels like that. Maybe it feels like a warm blanket. Whatever it feels like, capture that feeling for your body. Hold on to it. Recognize it as love. Be so aware of its presence. I'm going to end our meditation practice today with some gentle twists of our body. So if you're lying down, you can stay lying down. And if you would like, you can pull your knees into your chest and let them fall to one side of your body while keeping both shoulders pinned down to the mat. You're sitting up like I am. And start with a deep breath and take one hand to the opposite knee and a hand behind you. Take a nice twist like this. Taking a gaze back over the back shoulder. Twisting here first at the belly, then in the ribs and the chest, finally in the shoulders, and over that back shoulder. Breathe deep here, letting all of your organs kind of massage each other, getting a massage for that polyvagal nerve. Good, and then come to the other side, wherever you were, if you were sitting or if you're lying down. Think about sitting up nice and tall on your inhale. As you exhale, twisting nice and deep. Good. And when you come back to center, you can reach wherever you are, laying down or sitting up, reaching your hands up nice and high. Maybe you wiggle a little bit, coming up out of the ribs, up out of the hips, reaching up. If you're lying down, you can also reach with your toes, point your toes, flex your toes. Like you just woke up. You probably did just wake up. Good. And then from here, if you're lying down, I invite you to draw your shoulder blades together and lift your heart space up off the mat. Maybe you even want to bend your legs and lift your hips off the mat like bridge pose. If you're sitting up, you can bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward, and draw your shoulder blades together. And take your heart open to the sky. Good. Opening your heart space here. Good. And find a release. Good. If you have been sitting up, I'm going to invite you to lay down for these last couple little moves and stretches. If you've been lying down this whole time, you can just stay lying down. We're going to draw our shoulders there, or our knees into the chest here. We're just going to rock back and forth. A little massage for our spine. And take the knees and spin them around in a circle. Loosening up our hips. Good. Keeping the shoulder blades knit together under you. Your heart space is lifted. Good. Come the other direction. Good. Pull the knees back in the chest, and you can allow them to fall open to either side of your torso. And pull them nice and deep for a stretch here. You're welcome to take your feet all the way up, either against a wall for legs up the wall or just straight up. You can hold on to them if you want to. Wait and flex your toes if you want to. Roll your toes. And just lay here for a minute. Breathing, letting that fresh blood flow back down from your feet or your ankles, especially if you've been sitting that whole time. Good. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. Feet up or feet down, totally up to you. I'm going to end us in a prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of our bodies. Thank you for the gift of being grounded in both who we are in you, who we are in love, and who we are in connection with all of creation. Help us to remember that we are a part of a bigger story, that we can tap in to your grace and love and offer it to those around us. Protect our hearts, protect our spirits, protect our minds, and help us to be wholly present with the people we love. Amen. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it felt good in your body. I'm going to stick around for a little bit. If you have any questions or you need anything, you can always message me at Beautiful and Beloved on Instagram or on Facebook, and I would love to answer any questions you may have.